Hi, it's Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to do a big haul of some fun things that I bought from AliExpress and a big craft store in my area that went out of business, and also a sale that I got at Papertrey Ink. I hope you'll stay tuned. Well, first let me tell you about what I bought from AliExpress. And I don't know if all of you have heard about this, but it's a new trend. It's kind of like cross stitch, only with these little diamonds. You see the little diamonds? And they send you the little tray that you line them up in, the little tool, and like the wax that you absorb them with. Then what happens is that you put them on a piece. I'm not going to take this apart. It's a sticky piece that tells you all the numbers, and you basically just lay the diamonds in place. Mine is supposed to be a Christmas ornament that looks like that little snowman. And so I thought what I would do is show you this now, and maybe that we would all, I'll give you the link below as I always do, so you can find it if you want to buy one for yourself. They had a bunch of different ones, and I thought it'd be fun for us to just play with this system, and it's not going to be huge, and we'll learn together. The instructions they give are super detailed. One of my girlfriends online does this, and so I'm going to ask her for advice. She did tell me she thought I was not doing the right thing by picking something so small, because if it's smaller, you have to really be able to see where these stones go. And because, you know, I'm old and can't see that well, that could be an issue. But anyway, this set was only maybe $4 or $5, so if you want to play this game with me, I'll give you the link below so you can. Because I think it'd be fun to learn how to do something like that. They do come in huge pictures for on your wall, but I mean, I didn't really want to go to a million hours of intensive labor doing this. I just wanted to, you know, basically do what I just said I was going to do, something small. Okay, so I went to Papertrey Ink because Lindsay said there was a big sale there, and they had all these really cool I'll call them end stamps. There are the ones in this one. They're little dots, little confetti, little stars, little mixed confetti, and then there's individual ones of all of these. And I thought that would be fun for in a shaker card or a birthday card, you know, just for the fun of it. Then this is the one that Lindsay used, and it's called, oh, did I tell you the name of that one? That one is called Sprinkles on Top, and these were very inexpensive. I don't remember the price, but I think I paid maybe $4 for them. Anyway, it wasn't expensive. This is the one that Lindsay was using that I thought was really pretty. It's a background basic called Rainbows, and it has the different pieces so that you can layer these so that you can either have these individual ones or these, and then these with these on top, and then the little squares of the, anyway. Then this one I really liked. This one is called Venice, and it looks like this. And I thought what I might do is play with this in my art journal. You know, I haven't been on my art journal in a million years, but there you go. I promise I'm gonna get back on it. Then there was this one, and I'm not sure why this is different, big, you know, like thicker and bigger. But this one is called Melissa, I think. Well, let's go with item 2232. Then my friend Barb, when she was visiting, she brought me some gifts, and I apologize, Barb, that I did not show those gifts. And now they're intermingled with other things that I've bought, so I apologize. I hope that this is right. I think that Barb gave me this die that cuts this tulip shape that's really pretty. Then she and I made that purple flower. Hold on, I'll show you that purple flower just in case you forgot about it. Okay, in case you forgot about this, these are all the same flower. I put them all in a little case to keep them with other things that we made. In case you forgot about that, these were on AliExpress, I think. I bought these, and I'll put a link below. It was either AliExpress or eBay. Could even be a third place. But anyway, I thought that this would make this pattern. So I bought it. And so that's what I think I did. Then I'm pretty sure that Barb gave me the Crown Bloom set from Altenew. Barb, I'm sorry if I screwed this up, but I'm almost positive that Barb got me this. It's a gorgeous set. I love Altenew flower stamps. They're just the most gorgeous things in the world. So I'll definitely make good work of that. Then this is another die that Barb got me that makes lilies, and we made a lily that day. Hold on, I'll just rip this out and show you, because in case you forgot and didn't, if you didn't see us using the foam aran and you forgot what we did, because she and I did make, we made these purple ones, then she made me this Christmas card, and then this is the lily that we made. So that die that's from Whimsy Stamps should make this. Well, with a little bit of work. I just added some gelato in an orange color to the ends, and I glued some beads to it, and that's basically it. But that's what you do with this die set, and Barb was gracious enough to give me that. She also gave me the color chart that I showed you all in another video of all the different foam aran colors that you can get from Whimsy Stamps. Whimsy Stamps in the US is the only place that you can buy foam aran that we've found, and they're very nice people there, and they also have a lot of dies to make their foam aran flowers. So and again, if you don't know what foam aran is, it's a very thin foam, and I just made my nephew his wedding card. Oh, it's right here. I'll show it to you. Don't tell him. I just made him this wedding card, and if you can see that, these are the flowers. Wait, I'll keep tipping it and turning it. These are the flowers that I made to go in it. Those are the bride's favorite flowers, and they're called plumeria, and I think they're out of Hawaii and California primarily. In this part of the country you don't have them, but I made this, and that video will be coming up. But anyway, and this is the Spellbinders Shapeability Grand Cabinet die, and you also have to buy a second die set that goes with it that does the bride and groom and happily ever after. It's not that hard to do, but I just want to show you that. Anyway, so those are the things I think that Barb gave me. And then, okay, so I'm going to get that out of the way, and I'll show you the things I bought at this store. So then we had a store called Catan's, and it's been in Ohio and Pennsylvania for 1,000 years. And it definitely it was a predecessor to like Michael's and all those stores. Well, Michael's bought out the Catan's chain, so they had a huge sale. Well, when they had their huge sale, I didn't go until the very end, and they had 80 and 90% off. I know, it's the greatest thing in the world, and I hate showing you this stuff because you won't be able to get it anywhere this cheap. But like I got this Speedball Brayer that's really small. Their price was $11.99. I think I paid $1.99 for it. I know, it's killing me. It was so much fun to go to that sale, though. You couldn't be really that picky. You had to go for whatever they had. Then they had artist tape, and I think you use this. It's repositionable. I think you use this for like when you're gluing down watercolor paper and you want to move it. I don't know. That's my thinking on it. That's what I'm going to use it for anyway. And it was also very, very inexpensive. Made me happy, though. Then they had this Faber Castell glass bead glitter gel. Don't have any clue what it's going to do, but just the name alone was enough to win me over. It was $7.99, and I think I paid 80 cents for it. I know! It's the greatest thing! I don't want to make you cry, but it was really fun. Here's another thing that's really fun that I have no idea. I think it's along the same lines. This is Bow Bunny. It's the confetti paste, and can you see the confetti in there? Won't that be fun? It's silver too. I'm gonna make some fun stuff with that. Well, maybe not, but I'm just saying. I think I'm going to. Then I thought this would be fun. It was this little thing that is a quilting, it's a quilling circle sizer, and I thought it would be fun just to use to, if I needed to draw circles. I don't know. It was a dime. I figured for a dime I could get myself one. I splurged. You know what I'm saying? Then they had a bunch of stencils, and their stencils were not as cheap. I think I paid, like they were 70% off, so I paid like $2 for each of them. This one is from Balzer Designs, and it is called Mini Swirly Garden. Isn't it pretty? This one is from Designs by Jamie, the Crafter's Workshop, and it's called Mini Cell Theory. I like the idea of that one because it's kind of, it looks kind of, it reminds me kind of like, if you've ever watched the videos where people pour, they have the pouring medium and then it gets cells that come up. I thought that's what it looked like, and I thought, oh, let's just do that. Then, okay, I'm just off topic now. Then Crafter's Workshop, this is flowers, and it's called Mini Wildflowers. Thought that was fun. Then Letter It, this is a Ranger product. They had these embossing powders. Do I need these embossing powders? No. But the difference between these and the ones that I have is these are tinsel. So it's copper tinsel, silver, gold, and bridal tinsel. So that's why I got them, because I thought the tinsel screamed my name. Then another thing I didn't need, Faber Castell Gelato tool set. I like the idea. I don't know, this little dropper just screamed my name for some reason. Plus this palette knife. I don't know. Am I going to use this? I hope I do. I'm not sure what the drip dropper is for. Drip dropper, that's what it's called. In case you thought I made that up. Then they had a starter set of mediums. And if you don't know what you use mediums for, you can use them for glue, you can use them for, well, it says right here, extends the volume of paint while maintaining the opacity of the color it's mixed with. It's clear and brilliant glaze. You can use it for all kinds of things, but I thought it's a trial set of 4 different bottles, and I think that, oh, sorry. That's the problem, you have nails. I thought, because, you know, I'm not going to use a million pounds of this stuff, I thought it was cool that you could, that I could buy a set of 4 of these in a box. That's what I did. Then, I think that's all from that time. Then, because I couldn't stop myself, I said to my girlfriend, we need to go back, and we went back a second time. Then Simon Says Stamp, I think this is from their monthly kit that I got. It's called Delicate Flowers. I got their monthly kit that I just like their flowers so much, so I got that. Then back to the sale, they had this Martha Stewart. It's a layered stencil that makes these really pretty roses, and I couldn't pass it up. Then they had mini clothespins. Then they had the greatest deal on embossing folders. For the embossing folder called Tribal, 4 cents. For the embossing folder called Diamond, 4 cents. Can you believe that? Anyway, so I should have bought 1,000 embossing folders, but I only bought ones I wanted, which was stupid again. I don't know why, for 4 cents. But anyway, I could have given everybody I know 100 of them for $4. You know what I mean? Crazy. Anyway, I like this pattern, and it's called Tribal Background. Then this one is called Diamond Background. Then this one is called Tribal Chevron. This one's called Balloons. Clearly, it's a balloon. And then this one is Flower Pod Background. So then the very last thing I bought at the store was this Letter It set from Ranger that was really inexpensive, but it came with some cool things. It came with, okay, this stamp set that I really like the font on, and I like the words that, you know, it's a all-encompassing set. Then white, gold, and navy blue, excuse me, embossing powder, and this is the cutest little embossing stamp in the world, isn't it? Isn't that cute? And then paper, and this is an embossing pen. If you're not familiar with an embossing pen, it's really slick. Like if you make a mistake in your stamping and you miss a little teeny tiny spot, this is embossing ink in a marker, and all you do is you just touch up that little spot and add your embossing ink, or your, excuse me, embossing powder, and you're ready to go. And it also came with the world's cutest acrylic block. And when I opened this up and I saw this thing, I was like, what the heck is that thing? Because, you know, I'm not used to an acrylic block that looks like a business card, but, you know, there it is. And so you know, put all these words on it, and you've got everything you need to emboss, which I thought was kind of cool, except for the heat gun, obviously. But anyway, I like the set, and I think it was $2 and something, so that made me happy too, because I love a bargain, as all of us do. And that was the name of the set. Letter it, How to Emboss. And I think I already know how to emboss, but now I know a lot more about embossing, and I've got more powders to use with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Tell your friends about me on social media, because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.